Welcome everybody, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jason. Welcome back to the Uncanny Comic League. We're back here with another haul video for you.
Yes, and with that being said, we're just going to jump into it this week. Let's get it started.
Alright, up first, before Watchmen continues... Ozymandias number 2!
Yeah.
Another good read. Not as good as the first, but we've said that a couple times.
That's just because what it is, though, right?
Yeah. There hasn't been a bad issue in Before Watchmen yet, so don't feel bad about jumping in. I believe Dr. Manhattan is coming out next week, so a lot of people like that. If you want to jump in on the number 1, it's not a terrible place to start.
That is an excellent idea if you're not reading that to read that. So my turn, and I'm putting down one of my favorite disappointments, the AVX tie-in, the New Avengers. This book here, again, they're just a big meeting, talking about what they were gonna do, planning out the things they've been planning out for like the last 6 months. It's not gonna work again. And just like it's not gonna work again how they're planning, it's kind of like not how the series is working right now. It's not working. I don't know, like I said last video, it just seems like a really long episode. This book wasn't that great. If you're collecting it, I don't think you should skip it. You should grab it because if you want the full set. But if you're not collecting it, I would skip it.
Yeah, you're not going to miss anything. It's unfortunately the pacing of AVX is way too spread out, and even most of the tie-ins are conforming to that, where it's just it seems like they're just spinning wheels at this point. And
I gotta be honest, because if this is the foot to the Marvel Now that's going in, then I'm not excited about Marvel Now too much.
No.
Alright, your turn.
Okay. Space Punisher, number 2. No. I remember being pleased with the first one, being much better than I thought it would. Second one, it's more like what I expected Space Punisher to be. Not good, that is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna finish it because it's a 1 of 4 and it's Space Punisher, but it's another one of those where someone who clearly really likes the character wants him to be able to be way better than he is.
Yeah, it's not that great, I guess. I'm gonna throw a rating on it, guys. I have to, and I'm gonna have to give it a 5.
Wow.
I'm just gonna give it a pass. On just this book in particular.
Yeah, this issue is a 5. The first issue was bad. Probably closer to a 6.5.
Yeah, so we're right about right. That sounds fair. Okay, I'm gonna put down Grifter.
Yeah.
This is good. Like, people, come on. You guys gotta jump on this book. It's good. It's action, and he's learning more and more how to use his powers, and apparently he had more powers than I knew about, and he exposes them in that book.
Yeah, apparently no one realized
So
that.
if you think you know the Grifter, and if you think it was what you thought it was, it isn't.
Yeah, and it's a big lone wolf story too. So if you like that kind of guy who's the law's after him and the bad guys are after him, and you can't turn to anyone or trust anyone, this is that type of a story.
And the good guys are after him too.
Yeah, he's the good guy.
Everybody's after him. He's a popular guy.
Yeah.
Wish this book would be as popular as he was. Yeah, I'll do another one. Resurrection Man, the last Resurrection Man, number 12, and let's say that was Grifter number 12 in case I forgot to say that. Resurrection Man number 12, the ending of that book. Awesome ending. Wicked, wicked. And if you guys are gonna get upset because I'm not gonna say much, I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to spoil the ending of that.
Yeah, well,
it's just not fair. It's too good of an ending, and when we do a review, we'll cover it. But just know that it was a good book.
Yeah, it's they wrapped it up really well. They were given a few issues notice and very nicely brought it to a conclusion.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to read the prequel for that, the explanation in Zero, so I can understand how that happened.
Exactly. It does say
because I really don't know how that happened.
Yeah, everything gets revealed later.
Yeah, exactly.
But well done, well done.
Yes, guys, well done.
Venom number 22. I've really liked everything. He's been fighting against the Jack-o'-lantern since
cool cover though,
I think almost a year now. It's a good cover.
Like Deadpool-esque. It's like he's trying to pay homage to Deadpool.
Everyone tries to pay homage
to Deadpool.
But yeah, Venom continues to be solid. It's more of an entertaining. I mean, it's Marvel, so there's only so much depth you're gonna get. But
that is so true with the writing right
But
now.
as it goes, it's one of the darker ones out there, so at least it has a little bit of an edge. I'm going to keep. I don't see dropping it in the too near future.
No,
so.
that one's not on notice. I'm going to put down, speaking of Deadpool, perfect segue, Deadpool Kills Part 2. And as 2 if that didn't come out clearly. But this book is, like I said about the first one, folks, it ain't slowing down. I'm not going to go and hype it up just like the first one because it speaks for itself. Like, they're both good. Alright? They're both good. I don't have to say too much. Just, if you have a chance to get it, grab it, man. Just grab it. Yeah. It's a crazy experience.
It is a lot of fun. Again, keep in mind, you have to read it as though it's a Deadpool book, though. If you're looking for canon and, like, actually, like, you know, straightforward stuff, you're not going to get it. Deadpool, it's over the top, it's ridiculous. If you're worried about, like, oh, this wouldn't happen in the real, then don't bother. If you're not out there to have any fun, then forget about it.
Exactly, because clearly, which is why it says Deadpool kills Marvel Universe. It's just a fun story inside the universe, so obviously this stuff isn't going to affect the outer universe. It's just like, hey, what if this happened, right?
Yeah.
If you go in with that mindset, like Jay said, you'll like it.
Yeah. What's up next? American Vampire, Lord of Nightmares.
Yeah.
Number 3 of 5.
Going after the children.
He's just going after the children. Scott Snyder has been hitting them out of the park. This year. He's doing Batman, he's doing Swamp Thing, I know he's doing the limited run of Lord of Nightmares. I know he does the original American Vampire, which I don't read, but I have a feeling it's pretty good considering his track record.
If it wasn't so far behind, it might be one that I would actually start to read if I wasn't so far behind in it. But this one is good though.
Yeah, no, Snyder, if you do another vampire miniseries, I will probably pick it up.
Man, what could happen if they had Blade? Just saying. Okay, I'm gonna put down, speaking of Scott Snyder, Batman number 12. I'm just gonna go out and say this. It's a transition story.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say that I wasn't blown away by it. It was just a simple story. So it's a decent book. And it's with this girl, she gets a little obsessed because Batman, she sees Batman save her or save her. And then she wants to help Batman make his life easier by helping his gadgets, helping
his technical,
and he pretty much told her to go away and mind her own business, but
yeah, it's one of those stories where a regular person gets to come in for a Batman story and get involved, and that's the end. They classically do that every now and then, and it's about as good as they get.
Yeah, actually, that's a good way of explaining that, because if you're not following Batman, this would be the perfect spot because it's not really a start of a big story. It's kind of a one-off, so you could actually start from 12 and go on to the big thing when the Joker shows up.
That's exciting.
Yeah, that is exciting. Ripped his face off and glued it on a wall.
Been waiting a year for it.
Yeah, we have been. He's been waiting a year to come out.
All right. Another limited series, Spider-Man number 4.
That was a fun book. That's what I'm going to say. It was fun. I like the interaction. Like, it wasn't action heavy, but the interaction with Spider-Man and the young Gwen Stacy and Miles Morales, the other Spider-Man. It was really fun. Funny hearing them explain how other people are different. The same person that they are in this world, the difference that they are in this Spider-Man's world, if that made sense.
And all the similarities.
Yeah.
It's been a really good series. It's examined a lot of things about Spider-Man and especially the differences between, you know, the two from the Ultimate and the regular Spider-Man. But even this one, he's all grown up too. He's not the teenage one, so it's a Peter Parker with a little more insight and maturity.
And this is 4 or 5, so there's only one more left, and they're gonna wrap it up with the next release. And the
trade will be soon to follow, I'm sure. Probably in the fall.
So it's I'm looking forward to how they wrap it up. It's been good so far, so hopefully the ending is even better. And for the final book of the week, and I'm excited about this one because I keep telling you guys that Batwoman is my favorite, and you're probably gonna hear it again sometime in these videos. But this is Batgirl number 12, and as you can see, Batgirl and Batwoman are fighting. And why are they fighting? Well, I'm not going to throw that out there, but
we could say if you're reading Birds of Prey, you might know why. And if you're not, you probably ought to be reading Birds of Prey.
Exactly, and then if you're reading Batwoman, you know who she's working with, and like they don't see eye to eye, but let's just say.
But if you ever want to know what's going to happen when these two go toe to toe, this is the issue.
Yeah, it's a
pretty straightforward answer.
Yeah, it's a straightforward answer. One that I kind of wanted to see go down because they have the Batgirl fans and some Batgirls like, oh, Batwoman's a rip-off Batgirl. They're completely different, and when they fight in here, they're definitely one is shown superior. But I'm not going to tell you who because that would just ruin the issue now, wouldn't it? But if you see this one, go get it.
Yeah, and that's it for our comic haul this week. It's been the Uncanny Comic League. I'm Jason.
Oh, and just before we go, might I add that you guys can email us. And it's uncannycomicleague@gmail.com. So if you have anything to say, email us if you don't want to leave a comment, but I would really like you guys to leave a comment. But that being said, that's the end of the comic book haul video. Ryan signing off.
I'm still Jason.
See you next time.